Today on Inside the Blueprint, a South Texas Vocational Technical Institute who is celebrating 50 years of empowering their students through their mission of educating for employment. An industry-leading specialist that's transforming the insurance experience one partnership at a time. How and why hot-dipped galvanized steel, HDG, has become the reliable go-to choice building material. And it's been protecting our infrastructure for more than a century. Plus, innovations in controlling bleeding in critical care settings. Let's go inside the blueprint. To build a thriving business environment, our economy requires a large variety of workers in critical, skilled positions. Technical training and certifications for these economically important jobs can lead to long, rewarding careers, which in many cases don't require a college degree. The South Texas Vocational Technical Institute, STVT, just celebrated 50 years of inspiring and empowering individuals through education and skill development.
So our style is a little unique. We like to make sure that we bring real-world experiences to the student while they're here. For example, for our automotive, our students actually work on vehicles. They build transmissions, they build engines. They're able to apply that whenever they find work. We are accredited by the Accrediting Commission of Career Schools and Colleges, and we serve as a branch of Miller Mock College in Chattanooga, Tennessee. A lot of our students come here looking for a different career path. And so what we offer is really specialized training to help build on their passion so that when they go out in the fields, they're able to apply that. Really what we do here is enhance that passion and just get them really excited about the workplace. We do have 11 different programs across the STVT network. At this campus in San Antonio, we offer HVAC, we offer automotive service technician, diesel heavy truck technician, combination welding, and CDL Class A tractor trailer program.
Combination welding is a mix of processes that you would be utilizing: stick, MIG, TIG, flux core, and depending on the job market or the opportunity for any employee, they may have to use one and or the other, or all. You got your gas and oil. They're looking for workers in the refinery. They're looking for people who are going to help build the pipeline and then maintain it. Aerospace. They're looking for individuals who can help work on the ships, the exhaust systems. Corpus is known for partial to the Gulf. They're building bridges. I-beams, this is all structural welding. Pipeline in Odessa, that needs to continue to keep moving. Texas has jobs that are available to these guys as they transition. We're a stepping stone for them as they move from here into start building their career.
What's really awesome about welding is that you can really manipulate a lot of the metal. My vision of when I came here and graduated was not only would I learn how to weld, but I would learn the knowledge of how to work with metal. I work in the lube and oil part of Southwest Research. We do a lot of custom work there. We work with a lot of engines. So one day they'll tell us that we need a special mount that's going to support this part of the engine, and they'll give us blueprints and we have to follow it to the T. Or even sometimes go ahead and create it. So I like that part a lot with Southwest Research.
Southwest Research Institute is one of the biggest nonprofit research and development organizations in the United States. We do a lot of research and testing for governments and commercial clients in many different disciplines. We do mechanical engineering research. We do automotive, chemical, artificial intelligence, robotics, space science research. We send out satellites into space. We work with NASA a lot. We do submarine research as well too. So from deep sea, deep space, and everything in between that realm as well. We have 11 technical divisions at SWRI, and each technical division needs those type of people that have the skill set and experience that they obtain here at STVT. We have the need for HVAC technicians, we have the need for welders, we have the need for automotive technicians. They gain their skill set, they gain their training here, and then it's a smooth transition to an opportunity with us. For instance, we are looking for welders, and welders typically at our organization, they weld on submarines, they weld on spacecraft. I am coming to the career fair. They have a program advisory committee board where they ask for input as well too. So what are we doing? How are we doing things better? What can we do better? We do have that relationship.
We have a long list of employers that we work with. Program advisory committee members are extremely important to what we do here. They see themselves as an extension of who we are, and we are a part of them, so their success is our success. A lot of our employers who have hired our students become program advisory committee members. And within that process, they help really enhance this program. A lot of our employers allow us to do field trips, so students get to experience or have a taste of what they're going to experience when they're out there in the community. They come in, they do presentations, they help us with mock interviews, they hire our students, they evaluate our curriculum. So they play a really big part in making sure that our students are ready to get out in the field. Having that partnership with our community employers allows us to be able to tweak or do something different in our program to be able to set up that student for success. It really impacts those job opportunities because we build relationships with the employers at a campus level. And building that relationship provides more opportunities for our students.
We want to put students in a position where they're successful and they're sustainable within the company that they're going to go work for. When you set somebody up for a specific job and they start to grow within that company, and then that company sees that there's something happening here that's very positive. When they see that, they're asking, hey, can I get another individual just like the one you sent to us? And our opportunity isn't going to be quantity, it's going to be quality. We want to be successful. We want our students to be successful. And part of that is the work that they're doing here. But for the employer is we want to put the right people in front of them so that we can continue to keep that relationship nice and tight.
Not only do they teach you what you learn out there in the real world, they also allow you to express your creativity side here. It was a surprise because I have never done anything like this. It was probably one of the best experiences of my life. I'm a visual learner, so putting my hands on it and seeing it and then doing it was my favorite thing. It came all the way down to the instructors. They're all so patient and nice. You know, you can come here early in the morning, start welding, you can stay a little bit after and keep welding just so you can get better. They made sure that every student here succeeds. And I think that's overall probably the number one thing that I loved about STVT was the support that I got from my instructors.
Students in this place will find a sense of belonging. They're going to find a group of people who truly care about their success, that want to see them from start to finish. We have specific departments who focus on student success specifically. There are obstacles that they may face while they're coming to school, but we have individuals who can help them and see what different resources there are to be able to provide to the student to finish school. We have two different modalities at this campus. We have 100% ground, where a student would attend school here 100% of the time, and we also have a hybrid modality. So it doesn't matter what lifestyle the student has, if they have a full-time job or if they're not working. Forge your own future is our tagline. I love that because it correlates with our skilled trades programs. But the student has the opportunity to really forge and create their future by attending school with us.
To learn more about all the innovative programs offered by the South Texas Vocational Technical Institute, visit stvt.edu. Welcome to Farmington Hills, Michigan, home to Amerisure Insurance Company, a leading provider of commercial property and casualty insurance solutions for U.S.-based businesses.
Welcome to Amerisure. Hi, I'm Greg Crabb, President and CEO of Amerisure. We are a 112-year-old mutual insurance company owned by our policyholders. We focus on providing industry-leading insurance and risk management solutions for the construction and manufacturing sector. We combine our deep expertise in those sectors with our passion for delivering exceptional service. We primarily focus on helping our insureds, our policyholders, make their businesses safer for their employees and customers, which also reduces their insurance costs over time. Manufacturers and contractors face a challenging labor market, and the benefits of working with us to have a safer environment have never been greater. Also, finding and integrating the right technologies into their businesses to maximize capacity and efficiency is critical. As we know, insurance costs are one of the most controllable expenses for businesses, and Amerisure will be there to help you do that successfully. Our risk management team has invested in emerging safety technologies like telematics and usage-based insurance for auto fleets, as well as wearable technology to improve ergonomics for workers. Our team will come out to your location and help you craft customized solutions to improve results. And we also have excellent claims professionals who will work with you to get the best overall outcomes if you do in fact have an insurance loss.
Amerisure offers customizable commercial coverages, specialized insurance programs, and cutting-edge risk management and claim solutions, with a central focus on providing exceptional customer service. At the forefront of Amerisure's top-rated customer service team is Chief Service Officer Steve Donnelly.
Amerisure has maintained policyholder net promoter score in the 80s for over a decade. That's more than twice the industry average. We partner with our agents and our policyholders to get the best outcomes possible. One of the ways our risk management department differentiates itself is how we partner with our policyholders to implement the technology, the training that we provide, the way we ensure the technology fits their operations so that they see lasting benefit over time. Our claims department is an industry leader in mitigating nuclear verdicts. A nuclear verdict is a verdict in favor of the plaintiff that is exceptionally large and often unexpected. Plaintiffs' attorneys for several years now have changed their strategy in how they litigate cases in an effort to get nuclear verdicts. And their focus moves from what actually happened in the accident to things that the corporation is doing outside of the accident itself. The Amerisure Claims Department is expert at identifying those cases that are at risk for a nuclear verdict and doing the things that are necessary to avoid them. The bottom line for us is we're not only experts in insurance, we're experts in your industry as well. This allows us to partner with your agent and get the best outcomes for your business.
Another key component of Amerisure's success is taking great pride in retaining long-term policyholders that are leaders in their industry. Roncelli is a Cranes-recognized Southeast Michigan Top 10 construction manager and general contractor, building in Michigan, Ontario, the Midwest, and wherever the right project takes them.
We build industrial, healthcare, automotive, manufacturing, logistics centers. By partnering with Amerisure, you're really getting a total one-stop risk management. When you're growing, you want to avoid the pitfalls. Stacy, the team at Amerisure, has been very impactful in us doing that.
I had the opportunity at the very beginning of the relationship with Amerisure to get to know their company, get to understand what they're all about, working together on training programs and things like that. And so as it continued to grow, we developed a fleet safety program in tandem with the safety director at Roncelli, and really worked through it, personalized it for them and with them so that they can roll it out and make it as seamless as possible as far as keeping their drivers safe and really making sure that their fleet program is the best that it can be.
We think we know that Roncelli is one of the safest construction companies there is out there. But to be sure, having Stacy, having the Amerisure team, having an objective third-party set of eyes that can really validate that we can always be better, and they help us be better.
Chris Spotty is the Chief Financial Officer and Treasurer at Amerisure and oversees the company's achievement of strategic financial objectives.
Our vision statement, industry-leading specialists transforming the insurance experience one partnership at a time, relies upon our close relationship with our agency to meet their needs and the needs of their policyholder. We only work with agents that possess the expertise and the shared passion to specialize in construction and manufacturing. Our combined expertise and our collaborative service ensure the best possible outcome for the policyholder. We want to be the chosen carrier for businesses that desire industry-leading service to achieve an industry-leading safety culture. Our A rating from AM Best recognizes our financial stability and our firm commitment to partnership. Therefore, businesses can rely on us before, during, and after a claim.
More than anything else, insurance is a noble profession focused on helping businesses and individuals put their lives together after a traumatic loss. At Amerisure, that is our focus and that is the core of who we are. As we go forward, that is going to remain the focus of our people, helping our policyholders and their employees to be safe and successful.
Is your business protected from a fire, auto accident, or workplace injury? Visit Amerisure.com and find an agent today. More can be found on InsideTheBlueprint.com.
Hot tip galvanizing is an integral part of everyday life. You'd be hard-pressed not to pass it going to work or driving to school every day. It protects bridges and electrical utility structures and many other things. Hot tip galvanizing is used to protect any type of steel that's exposed to the elements. It's really all over the place. So what's really driving the demand for using galvanized steel is the recent passage of the bipartisan infrastructure law. So that's put a lot of money into restoring our nation's infrastructure and building it more resilient as well, so that we don't get caught up in this situation time and time again where we have to keep throwing $550 billion to repair what should already be working. We can protect our steel with galvanizing. That'll make our infrastructure last a lot longer and ultimately reduce the costs over time.
Steel, the construction material and backbone of American infrastructure, is found in countless projects coast to coast. Used in bridges, electrical utilities, communication networks, and mass transit projects in both the private and public sector. Steel is king, both past and present. Most importantly, the future of steel resiliency using hot dip galvanized steel has never looked better.
Hot dip galvanizing is simply putting the zinc coating onto steel to resist corrosion. And one of the benefits of that is that it provides long-term corrosion protection with little to no maintenance. We start with natural abundant materials of zinc and steel that are readily available on the Earth's crust. Then we add that longevity, the little to no maintenance. We're actually extending the life of the steel. And then at the end of the design life, at the end of the useful life of that particular material, we can take both the zinc and the steel and we can recycle that. There's kind of three things that we can do. We can reuse the material with no reprocessing. We could actually take that handrail or that beam, we could take the zinc coating off and recoat it and put it back in service, very common in the guardrail market. Or third, we could actually fully melt down both the zinc and the steel and reprocess that to make new zinc and steel, which loses no properties and can be infinitely used over and over again. Part of the reason that we needed the historic funding of the IRA and the BIL was because we did not build infrastructure with a sustainable focus when we built it 60 years ago. This time it's our responsibility to make sure that we are doing that to benefit future generations. The steel industry and the hot dip galvanizing industry have been around for a very long time, but there's been innovations and improvements. We actually have found ways to lower our carbon footprint and become an even more sustainable solution than we were in the past. By combining zinc and steel to make hot dip galvanizing, which prolongs the life of the steel, we again are building a more sustainable infrastructure for future generations.
In the hot dip galvanizing process, we immerse fabricated steel into a bath of molten zinc. This provides a very durable and long-lasting coating. And the properties of this coating are such that it provides corrosion protection three ways. One is a barrier from the environment. The second is through cathodic protection, where the zinc corrodes sacrificially to protect the underlying steel. And the third is through a zinc patina, which forms and provides a very slow and passive stable film, which slows the corrosion rate to about 1/30th the rate of steel in the exact same environment.
For more than 170 years, hot dip galvanized steel has helped build America and the world, providing end users the lowest cost of ownership by reducing maintenance costs to other steel corrosion protection systems. Since 1933, the American Galvanizers Association has been a critical part of that growth.
For nearly a century, the American Galvanizers Association has served as a unified voice for the North American hot dip galvanizing industry. We represent about 95% of all the capacity to galvanize in North America, which really shows how we are the centralized authoritative source of information for the industry. And we have a very strong association. We're poised for the growth that the IRA and the BIL represent. And working collectively, we're able to actually impact the marketplace in a better way than if we work as individuals.
The AGA provides a number of resources to specifiers to help make the job of specifying hot dip galvanizing easier and more cost effective. So whether that's through participating on standards organizations committees, whether that's providing calculators, tools, or other design and detailing resources, the AGA wants to make your job easier.
One of the best resources we offer to engineers, architects, and other end users of galvanized steel is our life cycle cost calculator. So this is really where you can see galvanizing shine, is because it will estimate the cost of the coating system over the life of the project. So you can compare hot dip galvanizing to over 30 different types of industrial paint systems, and in about 2 to 3 minutes, it'll output a report that you can take with you, and so you can see these costs and how they pile up over time.
The American Galvanizers Association really helps us out in a number of ways. First through marketing and marketing across North America, as well as through technical resources and providing resources for both us and our customers and helping us understand the value that galvanizing provides.
Corrosion of our infrastructure is actually quite costly, not only economically, but also in human factors. On the economic side, we're spending nearly $659 billion every year to mitigate corrosion in the US, and that's the equivalent of about 3% of our GDP. In addition to that, we have the costs as far as maintenance required to fix a bridge that's out of order, or when the electrical grid goes down, we might have a brownout or a blackout. All these things affect our everyday life with more traffic on different roads or loss of business. All of these things are important. In addition to that, we also have the tendency to waste natural resources because we're replacing something that's not able to withstand the environment in which it was placed.
Hot dip galvanizing is a huge benefit to taxpayers. It ensures we don't waste tax dollars maintaining coatings, and we can use it for building more roads and schools.
For over 150 years, hot dip galvanizing has proven itself as a durable and cost-effective solution in many different environments and applications.
It's essential that we build the infrastructure with sustainable, resilient materials. Hot dip galvanized steel is the solution which will preserve the past, enhance the present, and protect the future.
For additional information on the benefits of hot dip galvanized steel and how the American Galvanizers Association will keep your company and all end users on construction's cutting edge, visit them at galvanizeit.org. Saving and sustaining lives. A mission statement keeping one purpose-driven company at the forefront of advanced patient surgery care. Inside the Blueprint traveled to the headquarters of multinational Baxter Healthcare, just outside Chicago, to discover how they're working to save and sustain lives. We sat down with their Advanced Surgery division to learn more about their broad portfolio.
Baxter Advanced Surgery provides products which helps to deal surgeons with the surgical challenges by providing the right product for the right bleed. And we are not just a company which provides hemostats and sealants, but we also provide products which are in the area of adhesion reductions, in bone repair solutions, tissue products, and also tools which will help to deal with these surgical challenges.
Within Baxter Advanced Surgery, we partner with our surgeon and HCP partners in a variety of ways. We conduct resident training programs where we train the residents on the safe and effective use of our product. We conduct continuing education programs where we do dinner presentations and presentations at hospitals. And we also allow for the hands-on experience of using our products on porcine hearts to go ahead and get some real-life experience utilizing the products.
So there's two categories of hemostatic agents. There's active agents and passive agents. Active agents are a little bit more advanced. They usually contain active ingredients like thrombin or fibrinogen. And that works independently of a patient's coagulation system. Whereas passive agents, they require the patient to have an intact coagulation system. They usually provide some type of measure or mechanism to activate the patient's own platelets. And that's where PerClot comes in, is in that passive hemostat space. Very important to the operating room, very important to the healthcare providers, and ultimately the patients. So active hemostats, they work in higher level of bleeds in the operating room, whereas passives work on lower grade bleeds. Much more common we see in the operating room, these lower grade bleeds, and that's the perfect place for PerClot to be used.
PerClot is an absorbable hemostatic powder that is ready to use and designed to address mild bleeding. It works by rapidly absorbing water from the blood to form a gelled adhesive matrix. That gelled matrix then stays in place over top of the bleed and acts as a barrier to prevent any further rebleeding.
PerClot's used in multiple surgical subspecialties, and that includes both laparoscopic surgery, robotic surgery, and open surgery. PerClot launched in 2023, and so far we've received very good feedback from surgeons and nurses from the operating room. This gives them more options in the powder space to treat their patients.
Clinically proven, PerClot powder, today's newest hemostatic powder, provides surgeons optimal results, ensuring the highest level of patient care during surgery and post-operatively. Not only does Baxter Advanced Surgery provide a wide range of surgical products, they also play an important role in the industry.
We collaborate with our surgeon partners in an advisory role as well, where they provide advice to us on new product development opportunities, on medical device trends, things happening in the marketplace. And we work with them as well for them to help train some newer surgeons on the safe and effective use of our products. It's a really important relationship between us and our surgeon partners.
Discover how Baxter Advanced Surgery, including its newest innovation, PerClot absorbable hemostatic powder, can assist your team in improved levels in patient care. For more information on PerClot powder, speak to your healthcare provider. Thanks for watching Inside the Blueprint. For more information on any of the products you saw today, or to find out how to become part of the show, please visit InsideTheBlueprint.com.